Welcome to the video weather briefing. This briefing will talk about the heat wave that's expected for this upcoming weekend, March 13th through 16th. We should be getting record or at least near record levels in many locations along the coast this weekend into Monday. This video is recorded March 11th, 2015. This is Alex Tardy, meteorologist, National Weather Service in San Diego. Here's a look at the record high temperatures, the official record highs for the period March 13 through 16. Note these are the selected locations for the period that we're expecting the very warm temperatures. Also note that some of the record high temperatures occurred in the past 2 years during this ongoing drought, 2013 and 2014. Not a surprise to see that, as 2014 and ongoing through 2015 is the warmest period on record for all of California. Take a look at these records and refer back to them for the upcoming heat wave. First, here's a look at the high temperatures for the start of the weekend Saturday. This is for March 14th. Note temperatures quickly heating up all the way well through the 80s along the immediate coast and around 90 just inland. Also note that temperatures will be similar across the Inland Empire and the inland San Diego valleys. Almost as warm as the temperatures in Palm Springs on Saturday. For Sunday, March 15th, this is what we're expecting for high temperatures. You can see all along the coast, 85 to 90. Hottest weather will be along coastal areas, though it will be hot across the inland valleys as well. Also notice the deserts, the same temperatures, and why is that? Well, because the air mass that's typically further inland will be brought to the coast as high pressure builds overhead and as offshore flow pushes away any marine layer impacts that we typically see. Here's the high temperatures for Monday. This may be the hottest day for most locations. You can see 97 at Palm Springs, 93 Fullerton, and temperatures slightly cooler on the immediate coast, but lower 90s along the Interstate 15 corridor. Here's a look at the peak wind forecast. This is mainly for Friday. It'll begin Thursday night. Our strongest winds are expected Friday morning. This will be the start of the heat wave as the marine air gets pushed offshore from these Santa Ana winds. Note the wind-prone areas such as the Interstate 15 corridor and the Cajon Pass, also Interstate 8 going through the San Diego mountains, and Highway 91 up in the Santa Ana mountains. These are maximum wind gusts, so the wind-prone locations are expected to see wind gusts of anywhere between 40 and 55 miles per hour. What's the weather pattern causing the offshore flow and the very warm temperatures? High pressure aloft. That'll be important because that'll bring in the warm air mass. It'll squash the marine layer and allow us to have the potential to be very warm. Also, we'll see offshore flow because a storm system moving through the region now will settle over the Baja region and draw some of that air offshore as shown here. That offshore flow just shuts off the marine layer and doesn't allow us to cool even on the coastal areas. The warm air mass aloft, that's what mixes out in the strong sunshine during the days. That'll allow very warm temperatures. And because there's no marine layer, the warm temperatures will be not just over the deserts, but all the way to the coast. Here's some links to check out any hazards that might be issued at the top. Always check out weather.gov San Diego for the latest, or on your mobile phone at the link shown here. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook for additional updates. All watches, advisories, and warnings will be posted on the link above or at weather.gov San Diego. Thanks for joining.